Hey, thanks for watching 4-Color Commentary. I'm Mark Allen. This is the third run I've taken of making this video, and just through various technical issues and such, I've just finally had to chop it up. I was going to try to make a longer video. It was right at half an hour, and just couldn't. Had issues transferring from my computer to my phone, and also static from the microphone and everything. So I finally had to unplug it and go kind of old school. So what I will do is, this is Black Friday haul video 2021 part 1 of 2. There will be another one. This is Wednesday night. I'm making this tonight. I'll have it on YouTube tomorrow, and then I will tomorrow night I will film part 2 and have it out by the weekend as well. So anyway, try not to make the wait go too long. So let's get to it, and I'm going to start as I did on Black Friday, early Black Friday morning. With my haul from Wizards Asylum Comics and Games in Tulsa. And Tulsa, Oklahoma, if you're ever in Tulsa, it's a great store to check out. Wizards Asylum Comics and Games. Gaming supplies, obviously, but their main thing is comics. And they always have the great back issues, but a ream of dollar boxes as well. But got there about 6:30 in the morning. It was the first time in at least 5 years that I hadn't been at least one of the first 5 people. I was number 18 when I got there. Why? Because they had some really great stuff on the walls. What their deal is on Black Friday is all wall comics are $5, and all back issues are $1. And so I always leave there with an armful, to be sure. So we're going to get right to it, and I'm going to start with the least serious books and then go on. But this one is one that I'd never had before. You know how I like the shiny covers, the foil, all of that stuff. This is the Wizard 1/2 Max, the Max 1/2 from Wizard, the send away from Wizard Magazine. Got that great purple purple foil going on there. I will say, while I'm showing books here, that I got to, though I was number 18 in line, I got in line right by a good friend of mine who works for the Tulsa World, Jimmy Trammell, and got to just shoot the breeze with him for 3.5 hours till the store opened, and that just makes time go by a whole lot quicker. Now, got another book, wall book, got it for $5. This was, as I've told you recently, I'm reacquiring the Hama Kubert run of Wolverine from the early to mid-90s, where Wolverine's healing factor was overtaxed. He got his adamantium ripped from him, all out of his bones, off his bones, out of his body by Magneto. He was really beat up, and he kind of regressed. He kind of became somewhat of a caveman, and I've forgotten what that's all about. So I'm rereading that run, and it's just an awesome run. But here is where it started. X-Men number 25, where Magneto did rip the adamantium from him. Got that that was a wall book. Got that for $5, and got that great Gambit hologram there on the front as well. So anyway, I was glad to have that again. Got a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to get for a while. Here's a third one. This is one of Marvel's legacy lenticular covers. It is an homage to Iron Man number 282, first appearance of the War Machine armor, first cover appearance of the War Machine armor. And it is Punisher number 218, a book I never was able to get. This is a hot book now, and so these second print lenticular covers don't generally appreciate much, but this one I believe has. But anyway, so glad to have that in my collection because I love those lenticulars. A lot of people don't, but I do. Okay, so fourth one, chalk this up as, put this on the list of books I used to have that I wish I'd never gotten rid of. And that is this one, Action Comics number 775, the first appearance of Manchester Black. And this is a fantastic, as a bonus, you get this fantastic Tim Bradstreet cover. Just a beautiful Superman image there. And so great dark anti-hero in Manchester Black, or maybe some would call him a villain. I could see that too. I don't know that I'd call him an anti-hero, but he is dark. And he does work on the side of the angels for the most part, I believe. So anyway, glad to get that again, have that in my collection. Just a great read, one of those books I like to read over and over. Now, the rest of these wall books, hang on just a second, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. The rest of these wall books are older. They're Silver Age. And so let's just go ahead and start with these three as I slowly build up as much of a run of this series as I can. Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 3. Wonderful, beautiful Stranko cover there with the deep reds and the black, and almost looks like it should be a eerie or creepy cover, or a what is it, House of Forbidden Love cover, whatever that title was. But got the castle in the background and the woman running from the almost ghostly image of Nick Fury's face. Then you have Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 5 with this classic Zodiac cover. It's a little bit dingy there. I don't know why I just froze up there. I apologize for that. A little bit dingy, but really still nice for that age of a cover. And I'm sure this was red and red and red again. But just beautiful classic cover. And then Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 13. Interesting story there. A few months ago, of course, all the excitement over the Falcon and Winter Soldier TV show, which starred, well, I don't remember the actor's name, but had the character John Walker, who was the new Captain America and then became the U.S. agent. Well, before that, in the comics, he was the Super Patriot before he was Captain America. He was the Super Patriot. Well, he wasn't the first Super Patriot, because this was the introduction of the Super Patriot, the first one, in S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 13. And similarly, there was, I don't remember which issue, because I didn't look it up, but I used to have it years ago. The Daredevil's Bullseye, Daredevil's arch nemesis Bullseye, is also a Bullseye too, if you will, because the first Bullseye was also introduced in Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. All right, and then let's see. So that was okay. So that was 3, 5, and 13. All right. So those were my Nick Furies that I got for $5. Great stuff there. Now this next one, not Silver Age. I said it was, but it's not. This next one is a personal favorite. Here's what I did recently. I've been going back through through a run that I've never sold and then reacquired, and that is my Iron Man run. David Michelini and John Romita Jr. and Bob Layton Iron Man run. Great, for my money, the best ever Iron Man creative team. But anyway, I had never gotten rid of those, except piecemeal. Here and there, I think I must have sold or traded those books as they first became really hot or whatever years ago. And because as I went through them, I started reading them, saying, oh, well, I'm missing that issue. Oh, I'm missing that issue too. And some of these issues, this is another reason I knew I'd had them for a long time. I like higher grade books if I can afford them, and these were not higher grade, a lot of them. A lot of them were mid, and a couple of them even low grade. I thought, so what's going on here? I've had these for longer than I thought. Well, anyway, I reacquired one that I realized I didn't have. I am going to press it, but this is the Invincible Iron Man number 118, first appearance of James Rhodes, or Rhodey. And so, story about this, I made sure not to look at any of Wizards Asylum's Facebook page posts about their Black Friday sale. I didn't want to jinx anything. But I accidentally saw that they had this up there, and so I just kind of hoped, especially when I got there and realized I was number 18, I hoped it would still be there, and it was. So I'm grateful for that. And okay, so these last 3 wall books are Silver Age, and this one I'm very, very happy to get. Another book I used to have and sold it. Now I've reacquired it. Astonishing Tales featuring Kazaar and Dr. Doom number 1. And of course you got this wonderful Severin cover. And then you have the Kazaar story was illustrated by Jack Kirby, with the Dr. Doom story being illustrated by Wally Wood. Just a great, fun book. And so glad to have that back. And that is not dingy white. That is really pretty bright white and a nice bright cover. All right, so glad to have that one back in my collection as well. Couple more. These, neither one of these was on my radar, but I was really happy to get these. Even though this is my 3rd run at this video, I haven't checked this. I should have checked it, because each time on the video I've mentioned, I don't know if this is his first appearance in a comic. So anyway, maybe someone out there can tell me, but I believe this Hanna-Barbera Super TV Heroes with Herculoids and Space Ghost, I believe this is Space Ghost's first appearance in a comic book. And so I was really glad to get that, because I'm a big Space Ghost fan. Love the character. Just really, really glad to have this book. Because I remember for a long time this book hung off and on in my LCS at Comic Empire of Tulsa. Okay, so glad to have that book in my collection. And last but not least, the actual first appearance and origin of a Silver Age character with whom I'm not very familiar, just his name and his costume. But Peter Cannon, Thunderbolt, first appearance. And so very, very happy to have that. Again, not bad for a $5 book. Anytime you can get a Silver Age first appearance, that's a good thing. So anyway, glad to have those. Now, very quickly, again, I mentioned that besides the $5 wall books, Wizards Asylum, their Black Friday sale includes every back issue, all back issues that are on the wall, $1. And I got the chance to snag a bunch of books that I wouldn't normally have snagged because of their price point. And the first one is this one. When it's $1, you can afford to just kind of get what looks good at the time and think, well, that'll be a fun read. And if I don't like it, I'll just flip it or I'll sell it at the next con I go to or whatever. But Punchline number 1 with a variant cover by Frank Cho. This wonderful, beautiful color image with the black and white image in the background. Just a great, great cover by Frank Cho there. And neat stuff. It's neat to see how far Cho has come. I remember I was a big fan of Liberty Meadows back in the day when that comic was going, and just always loved his work. And it's really neat to see over the years how it's grown. All right, Marvel Comics 1000. This is the and a lot of these retailed for like $10. This is the Bronze Age monsters tribute cover. So here you go for $1. I love that cover. I'm going to enjoy reading that, but just love having that cover. Very nostalgic there, even though it's not an old image, it's a new image, but very nostalgic. Love the Marvel monsters. Okay, pardon me. Speaking of Marvel monsters, here's probably the most popular Marvel monster. These got 2, and once again, third time, and I didn't look these issues up, but that's okay. These are a couple of variant covers to Immortal Hulk number 50. This one with a big Hulk face there, made up by lots of tiny Hulk and She-Hulk images. And so it was really, really great to get that, grab that for cheap. And these next 2 are homages to covers from the Sal Buscema run. No. Take that back. This first one is homage to a cover right after John Byrne and then the creative team on the Incredible Hulk, which at that time included artist Mike Mignola. He had just taken over from Sal Buscema. When they switched back in the day, back in the late 80s, this was one of Mignola's covers when Doctor Strange had banished the Hulk to the crossroads of realities. And so Joe Bennett, Immortal Hulk artist, did an homage to that cover right there. You'll know it. I don't know the issue number, but you Hulk fans from back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. You know that image. And so just great. Those were both $10 books. And by the way, if Kenny Hooker, my LCS owner-operator, happens to see this video, Kenny, I bought those for the covers. I am going to get my Hulk books from you and finish that series out. Weep, weep. Immortal Hulk is coming to an end. I am going to buy those books from you because those are the ones I'm reading. I just want you to know I am coming after them. All right. Lastly, here as far as Hulk goes, the Immortal Hulk number 48, another Sal Buscema cover homage here, and with the Hulk, Wendigo, and Sasquatch. And I say Sal Buscema cover. I honestly don't remember if Sal Buscema did the cover or not. I think he did, but it was a Sal Buscema story, art in the story. So anyway, great. Another one by Joe Bennett, and so just lots of fun getting those for $1 on Black Friday. Okay, let's see a few more dollar books here from Wizards, and then we'll wrap this up. First one is Catwoman 80th Anniversary 100-page super spectacular with a variant cover by J. Scott Campbell. Now, I'm not generally a big Catwoman fan. There are some Catwoman stories out there I like, but I thought it's $1, it's 100 pages. There's going to be something in here worth reading. Plus, it's a throwback, nostalgic cover of the Catwoman in the costume from the Batman 60s television show. So great stuff. Very cool cover, not salacious or anything like that. J. Scott Campbell draws a lot of curvy women, and he draws them sometimes very salaciously. I like it a little more tamed down. That's just me, okay? But I do like that cover. That's a neat cover. And all right, so there's that, and then a couple of let's do the Batman books. These will wrap it up for the Wizards haul. Detective Comics number 1000, the Steranko cover, $1. So really happy about Black Friday sales. Love Black Friday because there's always great stuff to be had. And then this one shocked me. Well, I'll say that best for last. Batman the Imposter number 1. When I first heard about this series, it sounded very cool. And it's about someone acting like someone impersonating Batman and killing criminals and doing it on video, I believe. But it is a Black Label book. I'm going to see what I think before Buck. I thought, well, I can try it if it's a good story. But my oldest son, Isaiah, he pointed out that, man, Dad, the costume, the shoulder pads, the cowl, the helmet, everything looks like the new Batman for the new Batman movie. It does. It looks very much like that. And so that was a good spot on his part. So looking forward to starting that. And if it's good, if I like it, I'll chase down the other issues. And then lastly, this one took me by surprise. I'm actually going to take this one out to share it. But this is Detective Comics number 1027, big, thick book, retailed for $10, with a cover by Adam Hughes. And look at that. I had never even given a thought to Adam Hughes as a Batman cover, but look at the way he made the cape look like the membranes of a bat's wings. Just that's spectacular. That's amazing. And even the back cover, it's not signed. I'm assuming that it's also Adam Hughes, but look at that. Just amazing, spooky, moody cover there with Batman, in foreground against the moon, the background of the moon. So just great stuff, and really cool book. So again, Black Friday deals at Wizards Asylum Comics and Games. Now tomorrow night, or part 2, we'll deal with my pickups from Shadow Mountain Comics in Tulsa, all of which were $5 for $1, so 20-cent comic books on Black Friday, and I can't wait to share them with you. But being the Friday after Thanksgiving, thankfulness is still on your mind. I was thankful for Black Friday, being able to do it. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do it this year, and I was able to do it, so very thankful for that. Thankful for the viewers. Thankful for you who watch 4-Color Commentary. Really thankful when you subscribe. So if you enjoyed what you saw here, if you haven't liked it, go ahead and like it. If you haven't subscribed, do that as well. But just thankful for watching. And so in that vein, I thank you for watching 4-Color Commentary, and we'll see you very soon.